Abby, thank you so much for having us here. I'm excited to talk about Makeway because you guys are the first standalone sneaker streetwear boutique in Canada for women, created by women. What was the inspiration?
So many things. Obviously, as females who love sneakers, we wanted to create a space that was for women by women and offer them a place to discover streetwear and sneakers and other things. And we knew that there was an opportunity because it doesn't exist in Canada yet. And we knew we had a really strong community. So our inspiration truly was the community behind it.
What's the tie to women's basketball and this space?
This space wouldn't exist without basketball. Obviously, Shelby and I both worked for the Toronto Raptors. She's still there. But the reason Makeway is Makeway, the name, is actually from a WNBA commercial. She was in the bubble, I was at home, and we were watching one of the games and a WNBA commercial came on, and at the very end of it, it says Makeway. And immediately I picked up my phone and I was like, Makeway, ? And she had picked up her phone at the same time to call me and say Makeway, ? So as soon as that happened, we knew that's exactly the name.
You guys could have just easily opened up shop online, called it a day, but nope, you guys wanted a physical space to maintain and clean. Why did you choose to have this space? Why was it so important to you and your co-founder, Shelby?
Shelby and I always envisioned this space to be more than a retail space. We envisioned it to be, again, for the community. So whether that's providing workshops or capacity building workshops, doing runs, like fitness runs out of it, we wanted it to be an inclusive hub for women to come and gather and feel safe and discover people like women like them and what sneakers they like, they're their next favorite brand, etc.
You and Shelby have really distinct tastes. How are you guys able to reflect that in what you stock?
Our community informs what we purchase. We talk to them, we have conversations, and if you go on our Instagram, we play this game called This or That on stories, and it's really about, yes, we want to know our women and the people in our audience, but we also want to know, what do you like? Do you like tie-dye? Do you like nudes? Do you like neon colors? I think it helps us inform. So that's a part of it, but then also ensuring that we highlight local vendors. And something that we're really, really passionate about is bringing on local vendors who represent our city and our country. It's really interesting to just be able for our consumers to walk into our space and see products that represent who they are and from where they're from.
So I spy so many dope items in this store. Give me your 5 must-haves.
Yeah, so right now we have Reebok's Cardi B collaboration, and they come in 3 colorways: patent leather with a bit of suede and a bit of translucent sole. Ooh. Fire. Ooh. And then from a Puma side, we have the Puma Mile Rider, which actually Whitney Harlow wears in the campaign. So anything Whitney Harlow does, I'm in for. And then we also have a Converse All-Star, but they're like a chunky heeled boot. And then we have this incredible collaboration in partnership with a designer named Silk. He does these really cool grocery bags. So we did a really great bag with him that has AOC on it, our girl Doris Burke. And then lastly, we have Vainglory purses, and they're just like these lockbox purses that have such cool style to it. And yeah, I'm just really excited to share everything with everybody.
Now, off camera, you mentioned a little bit about some viewing parties. I want to talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, we have all these amazing ideas of how we want to bring in WNBA into this space. So, it's so rare to we've not had viewing parties I've not been to a viewing party for WNBA that isn't a girlfriend's house. So we're excited to maybe bring in some programming that not just the WNBA, but the Olympics are coming up. Let's watch all the women's sports. Let's have a TV going and seeing if that's a thing. And we would love to incorporate that in what we do because, women in sports is such a big pillar of why Makeway exists.
Definitely let me know when the viewing party is going to be had because I'm pulling up for sure. Thank you so much for having me here.
Of course, thank you.